Welcome back to the University Podcast. I'm your host, Immanuel. I'm here with
Cam.
Your boy Jack, man. We back, man. Yes, sir.
So we just came back from the OSU game. And that OSU game was pretty boring.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm in the stands. I'm yawning, man. I expected a blowout. I ain't gonna lie, I did.
Yeah.
Bro, I was working with the pregame show. They were saying like, "Oh, we're gonna win by 40." Like I thought we would be at least win by at least 40 points. At least put 40 points on there. But
It's really, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm upset. That was like disappointing, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
bro, I don't know if we're gonna make the bowl game. If we keep on playing like that. Like
I
that's the
don't, they
worst.
didn't know the quarterback situation. The bro from Michigan, he was not it.
Bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I didn't surprise me that much because third string quarterback from Michigan, he didn't even play. So he's not even just the backup, he's the backup. And he's been playing since I was like in freshman. His freshman year was my freshman year in high school. So
Yeah.
he's been playing for a long time.
I don't know. OSU just really is. I can't get my hopes up for OSU no more, bro. Every time I do it, they just. But what if they play way better next week at Arizona State? It could be that.
It could be. It could be.
Maybe they was just saving stuff for
Yeah, maybe.
for next week.
I don't know, but that offense, like,
Yeah, they
I saw
weren't moving the ball.
I saw something on Twitter saying that offense, Spencer Sanders had more passing yards than our offense the whole entire game.
Really?
Yeah,
At Ole Miss?
yeah.
Wow.
And he was only there for like 2 quarters, so
How many passing yards do you have? Having more yards than the whole offense is crazy.
well, he has 134, but he had more passing yards than all 30 quarterbacks that play.
That's crazy.
Yeah, speaking of Spencer Sanders, coming in late in the game after transferring from Oklahoma State being the starter, now being the backup. What's your thoughts about that?
Not surprised, bro. The grass ain't always greener on the other side.
That's true. You gotta stick it out.
I don't think
You was the man here. Why go somewhere and try to be behind somebody else? And you running out of town. You trying to get to the league.
Yeah. You've been trying for 7 years to get in the league.
That was a bad move.
That's when I feel like his best chance to go get drafted was like after that 4 interceptions he did against Baylor, because that was his best season that he had. But he stayed one more year, which sometimes staying one more year ruins your draft stock. Like what? I'm trying to think. Chuba Hubbard, after he stayed one more year and had that bad season before he left for the draft. Well, at least he got drafted. Spencer Sanders might get drafted in like the XFL, CFL, Arena Football League, something like that. But
Yeah. It's not even disrespect. It's just the honest truth, bro. Like, he could have stuck it out here one more year.
Yeah. But I thought he was going to go to Florida or Auburn. I heard the rumor about Auburn.
Yeah, I heard Auburn.
Yeah, but he probably might be NIL deal. That's probably why he.
That's definitely another reason. But if you think about it, like, these players is already getting paid big time money. Like, NIL is really paying them big time money. Some of them don't even care about the NFL anymore at this point.
True.
They already living the dream.
True.
So
They coming in there, bitch, and the drive bust down pieces already. Off rip.
they already got diamonds before they even get drafted.
That's hard though, but I mean, though, it's kind of like pampering now.
It's about time they start paying college athletes, though.
But
This
yeah,
what we've been writing essays on.
Facts. I'm with it though.
So
I remember doing like essays.
doing essays that was great. College athletes should get paid. It was
They bring so much money into programs. They the show really when people come out. That's who they coming to see.
Yeah, I kind of wish OSU actually pay some players so we can get better recruits over here.
Yeah.
We are
I feel like
less.
you just don't want to pay nobody, like no coach,
OSU
no
is
players.
less in like the Big 12 for recruiting. Like like the fact that Iowa State and like teams like TCU are getting like, and not TCU. I said TCU. Iowa State and West Virginia is getting better transfers and better recruits over.
Yeah.
And like, who wants to be in Iowa or West Virginia?
Yeah.
So
It's really the same here.
But Florida versus Utah. So I thought Florida was going to be a close game right here because
Yeah,
Utah didn't
guess
have their starting quarterback in. They was playing with their backups and they got ran.
It's really wild. The like when he posted on his Instagram story.
Yeah, little ad stadium.
That Utah troll.
I seen some on Twitter. It had like the worst card, the Uno card.
Yeah, Utah troll back. That's crazy. Utah is really they've been good though.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They
they
been
have,
good.
honestly.
Rose Bowl.
Top of the
They
pack.
beat USC in the championship game
Yeah.
too.
It's not even a surprise, and they about to come to the Big 12, which is wild.
Or
They
Utah?
might actually run things in the Big 12 when you get here.
Yep.
But then this is out there starting quarterback too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When does Rising come back?
I know he got hurt in the Rose Bowl game.
Okay.
So it might be just resting for like the first couple of weeks before they start like playing the conference games. So
Yeah.
but then like USC. Speaking about Pac-12, we'll go to USC real quick. You think Caleb Williams gonna win back-to-back
Heisman?
I
Heisman?
don't know. He got some comp, man, for sure. Like,
Mhm.
Nah,
I mean, it's
what I see
early.
today, and we're gonna get into it, but after what I see today, I don't think Caleb Williams is. Nah. He gonna be in the race, but he ain't winning
Mhm.
back to back.
For sure.
He not winning back to back, bro.
Yeah, I don't really think. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna have a good season, but it's gonna be like it's gonna end the same way where Utah or someone else beat them in the Pac-12 because
Yeah.
they don't have a defense. Like it doesn't matter if you beat the team in the start of the year, but when you come back, play them again second time,
Yep.
teams adjust to your schemes. That's how they lose those big games, like they lost to Utah and what I know they lost to some other schools, but in most of their games last year, all their games were close or like 2 touchdowns or 1 touchdown away
Yeah.
because their defense was laying up so many points. It doesn't matter if you can bring in the 5 stars, 4-star transfers or
They had
recruits.
great transfers,
Mhm.
but it doesn't matter if you
Can't coach.
can't
Mhm.
coach. Like
And that's the problem with Lincoln Riley's team because he was doing that in OU where he brings in all these 5-star defensive players, but you got teams putting up 80 points in a playoff game.
yeah, people take that as disrespect when I say that about OU, bro. Like they defense, they got great athletes on both sides of the ball,
Mm.
but their defensive coaching is not. I don't care. They be like Mike Stoops, whatever.
Mhm.
But or Brent Venables, he changing the defense.
That is true.
We trying to see. Well, they did shut somebody out 73-0 today,
Mhm.
but like, yeah,
Yeah, speaking of that 7-3-0, you think OU's is back in the Big 12 win the championship this year?
Oh well, they definitely have a chance. Yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely have a chance.
At least they can blow out an Arkansas team, unlike Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
But you saw Tennessee versus Virginia, 49-13 with the new starting quarterback, Joe Milton III.
Yes, sir. I like Joe Milton,
I
bro.
do too.
He nice.
Bro,
They got a freshman too behind him.
Oh yeah, the
He
5-star.
nice too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nico.
So he was like a
Nico,
millionaire before he even got on the team. So shit.
bro. His NIL is crazy. He in high school. He just got out of high school, but in high school he was getting paid like
That's hard.
already.
Bro.
He nice though. I like him.
I'm like, they blew Tennessee out, and like, this is their first game since the incident. So, like, I'm like, it was at
What was
Virginia.
score?
49-13.
Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
So Jalen Hyatt, they ain't got no receiver out there. Like, oh, I'm about to look at the stats. That's crazy. I gotta find him.
You talking about Tennessee new receiver core?
Yeah, they lost. Did they lose? They lost him, right?
Yeah, well, no, Tennessee won.
No, they
Oh,
won.
I was about to say. No way they lost to Virginia.
Sorry. My camera went off for a second. Yeah, but let's get on with the Pact 2 now. Tupac, some people are saying.
Tupac.
I did
Got two.
Yeah, Tupac lost 2 more teams and SMU also joined them, Cal, Stanford, to the ACC.
Mm.
Which at this point they just say they don't care about the athletes besides football, because what basketball players would be traveling halfway through the country for these games now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So-
we talked about that on the last episode where it was like they didn't think about other sports
Mm-hmm.
when they decided to move conferences and stuff. They just thought of strictly football. Yeah, it's kind of a bad. It's easy to move across the country on a Saturday or on a Friday,
Yeah.
but like basketball, they got Tuesday, Thursday games. Volleyball, like soccer. Yeah, it was a bad move for like all these conferences. I don't think they thought that out all the way.
No.
Players can't really do
Because
nothing.
at the same time, they're still students. Like,
The players can't really do nothing about it because they can't like unionize and like make a union because it's not like a professional business. They're just amateur athletes,
Mm-hmm.
so they can't really do nothing about it. Saying like, "Oh, we're going on strike" or something like that. Because if they go on strike, they didn't just replace someone
yeah,
on their team. So, but I don't know. It still doesn't make sense because I don't know. It's the Atlantic Coast Conference, and you're adding a team in the Pacific Ocean, Cal, Stanford, and a team
on
in
the other
heart-
side
and
of
the
this
heart, and a team in the
country,
heart
bro.
of Texas too. Like you got teams like struggling with hurricanes right now on the Atlantic coast, and you got Cal and Stanford
chilling.
chilling with the wildfires over there. So
Like crazy. Like the conference is really crazy now, bro. Like,
Bruh,
wow.
I really think it's going to go slowly toward like how they have Europe. I said this last week, but it's going to go slowly towards European soccer when they're
Yeah,
gonna,
EuroLeague. Yeah,
they're going to have promotion regulation. So like you can see these teams in like the first division competing for their playoffs and stuff. But if they do really bad, they get demoted, and someone gets promoted. Like we're
Yeah.
going to see Bama, Texas, all those big schools up in the first, and you get some small schools like Michigan State, Penn State, Oklahoma State, maybe
Yeah.
Oklahoma State might be third division to be honest, but let's go with the TCU game.
Oh yeah.
Shadur Sanders,
Electric.
500 passing yards. That's
81%, man. No interception. I was watching that game.
Yeah.
bro. I tuned in late and I saw it was a close game. I'm like, I thought people were saying they were going to lose to TCU, but I kind of knew in my heart TCU is probably not going to be the same TCU from last year.
Definitely not. They don't got
A lot of
They
players,
don't got
the
Max
receivers, they
They lost Quinn Johnson.
Mhm.
What's his name? No, he's tall. I forgot what his name.
Something was it Battle? His last name was Battle. Right? Why? I keep doing that? But his last name was Battle. Something like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah, but and also they lost their offensive coordinator. He went to Clemson to be their offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
But honestly, I feel like the only problem with the Colorado right now is their D line because TCU was destroying them with the run game. What 164 rushing yards
Yeah, they
from
do.
Amani Bailey. I won't say Amani. Amani Bailey with 164 rushing yards, and Trey Sanders with 3 rushing touchdowns too. And Chandler Morris, the quarterback, actually had a rushing touchdown too with 5 carries and 30 yards.
Oh. Yeah, they was running for sure.
But someone who was actually the MVP of that whole entire game, Travis Hunter,
Yeah, that
11
boy
receptions.
played
Both sides of the
129
ball.
downs.
Both sides of the ball. Crazy.
Like it was high school though. Like that was high school. You in Power 5 when you playing both sides of the
Yeah.
ball.
That's the first time I've seen that.
Haven't seen it live. Like,
Last
Who's the last
one.
person to do that? Like,
What Deion Sanders?
I think
Yeah.
Prime,
Yeah.
bro. Prime was
And some of my friends were like confused, like, why is he playing both sides? I'm like,
he
bro,
could do that.
He was doing
can
that at
do that.
Jackson State.
right.
And
I was saying, now that I think about it, I was saying this earlier, Emmanuel,
Mhm.
like he's doing that in 105-degree weather, but it's probably the same in Mississippi.
Mhm.
Now that I think about it,
Now
like,
we're yeah.
so he really used to it now,
Mm-hmm.
and
No.
then he was doing it in Georgia when he was in high school. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess that he really don't matter to him. He just an athlete, bro. He a
Yeah,
baller, bro.
yeah,
He a
ball.
monster.
And then he is going back to Colorado too. So that's where it's going to That's where they
He
had to
actually gonna
become.
thrive in Colorado.
Mhm.
It's gonna be way easier. Like
Mhm.
I feel like Colorado has like the state of Colorado has the best home field or home court
home field
advantage
advantage, yes.
because they're
He's
all
already in the mountains, like,
The altitude.
and he already been
That's
practicing there, so he probably winded. Like he got some good stamina under him. That's he might be, yeah.
yeah,
He might be the best baller I done seen on the field
but
in a minute. It's just like Jabril Peppers.
but that interception that he had to prevent that touchdown,
Yes, that was crazy.
that's like
Not just a regular touchdown either. That was to take the lead and
Yeah,
maybe
right.
win the game.
Mhm.
Like he really liked that.
Yeah. But my takeaway is that I feel like that this their Colorado's D line got to get better,
Yeah.
especially when you go play those conference games. Like even though TCU is a big game and they're playing Nebraska next, but I feel like after watching Nebraska play Minnesota, it's probably gonna be a good win for Colorado after, when they play Nebraska.
Yeah.
But when they start playing the Utah, USC's, Oregon, they're gonna if they don't get the run game fixed, they're gonna struggle a lot. But I feel like they might make a bowl game this year because some people didn't have them winning like 6 games. They have them winning 4 or 5
Yeah,
games. But
that's
That's
crazy.
disrespectful.
I feel like they're gonna win way more than that. And that was their first actual game, like together. So just imagine like the chemistry, like they start to gel together even more.
He threw for 81 percent, like percentage wise.
That's accuracy, and he was putting the ball in all the right places on the field.
Only to where like the receiver could get it. He really did look relaxed back in the pocket.
Facts.
Like he looked like a quarterback, bro.
He wasn't really getting pressure like that either until like towards the middle of the game.
Yeah.
Really, he was really he had time in the pocket and he was just getting that money out to everybody. Their receiver core is
Colorado
nice.
really just got really good.
Yeah, they got weapons.
They
A bunch of weapons around
on
them.
both sides of the ball.
When you got a quarterback that's accurate,
You don't even
like
got
that.
a 5-star corner that's starting right now. That could easily be a starter. Easily, he didn't even play today.
At all. That is crazy.
yeah, but let's go on to other college sports. So Nebraska Volleyball broke the record, which was 92,000, I think, or 90,200 something, for their volleyball game.
That was crazy.
Oh, the whole stadium. It was like a
The
full
stadium.
stadium. I seen that.
That was crazy.
That is
So,
crazy.
Let me give you guys a little backstory about this. So, Wisconsin last year, with the whole entire Wisconsin thing happened.
I remember.
They got really popular. Also, they won the championship too. So they had their game in their basketball arena instead of their regular volleyball arena, which they did some ways to promote. But since Nebraska, Wisconsin are big rivals, especially in volleyball, with Nebraska winning 5 championships in volleyball, so they decided to. They first was going to do it in the basketball stadium, but their athletic director said think bigger, so they thought bigger and did it in their football stadium instead. So first he thought they weren't going to get it was going to be empty because if it's empty, it's going to look embarrassing.
Yeah.
So they first they're going to announce the musical act. First they put the tickets on sale while even announcing the musical act. 80,000 people already bought the tickets for announcing the musical act for halftime. So then once they announced it, 92 sold out. And they had tickets for 25 for adults and 5 for kids. So it was like pretty affordable tickets for a volleyball game too. And like they don't do it for football games, but they allow like alcohol sales during the game. So like that's
more sales. Yeah.
Yeah, but
they got off some bread with that. What? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's probably the most packed volleyball game ever.
That's wild.
Yeah, but it's a good way to promote women's sports because we saw like this way you can promote women's sports. Colleges get more views in women's sports than like professional leagues like WNBA.
Yeah,
I feel like WNBA doesn't do well with promoting the sports because you only can watch it on one channel, and that's like on ESPN 2 or 3 when most people don't have ESPN 2. If not, it's gonna be on NBA TV, and most people don't even have NBA TV. It's just the way they promote the sport. Because you saw the LSU versus Iowa game, or the LSU versus Iowa game, how much views that game had.
It had more views than the men's game.
So, I feel like that's a good way, because volleyball is really popular. Like, every team in the Big 12 has a volleyball team. I know Texas is the best volleyball team in the Big 12.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish OSU had a volleyball team, but
that was dope though. Sold out the stadium.
That's good.
But Trey Lance getting traded to Dallas.
Hey, that got pressure.
Yeah, he do definitely. He got to show out this season because that's a nice replacement.
Bro.
And that's what I feel like Dallas need.
Hey, week 1 next week?
Yeah. No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. Ain't it tomorrow? We got predictions going, Emmanuel?
I'll save it for next week.
Save it for next week?
Save it for next week. But I don't know. I just want my team to get at least.
How you think your team gonna do this season, bro?
I don't know. I should be hyped since we got what's his name? Sean Payton as a coach.
Yeah,
but we didn't do anything in the off season, to be honest. Yeah. And the game versus what's his team name? Trying to think. Cardinals, the worst, which is probably gonna be the worst team in the whole entire NFL. We lost to them in the preseason with all our starters playing, so I'm not really too confident. But I heard rumors about trading for Jonathan Taylor, but since like the preseason's done with, they decided not to go with trading for Jonathan Taylor, which
that would have been a nice piece.
It would have been a nice little. It was similar to how the Browns had their run game with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Now we have Jonathan Taylor and Javonte Williams, but Javonte Williams, hopefully he comes back good because he came off the ACL tear from last year.
Mm-hmm.
But what I think is going to be the best team, it might make it all the way to Super Bowl, is your team, the Ravens.
Yes, sir.
The Ravens looking nice.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Somebody finally said
I like Mark Andrews. I seen him play live, like my first ever OU game. A-Rod. Of course, Lamar. Yeah.
Bro, I'm ready, man.
What's your team?
My team is the Panthers.
Panthers?
We in rebuild mode, man. But I like the quarterback we picked up. And Adam Thielen, I hate we let DJ Moore go, but
y'all gonna make noise, bro. Yeah. Y'all ain't gonna just lay down. Mm-hmm. The Panthers always in a combo, bro.
They did brought in Miles Sanders. I like Miles Sanders a lot.
Yeah.
So I feel like the Panthers might surprise since the NFC South is so weak right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like Saints might be the best team, but people are also saying Baker might do something with Tampa, but I don't think so. Baker might ruin Mike Evans' 1,000 receiving yards record streak he has going on. But no, I feel like Panthers gonna surprise some people. It's just the O-line, that's where they struggle the most.
Mm-hmm.
But since they actually got a new coach, new quarterback, so especially Frank Reich, I like Frank Reich a lot. He should never got fired from the Colts. It was dumb for the Colts to fire him in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But you see right now, the Colts is the functional team right now.
Definitely.
Yeah, especially the way they're handling Jonathan Taylor. So you saw so you remember during the playoffs, the NBA.
Yeah.
So the referee that was refereeing for the Celtics games.
Yeah.
And seeing like, it looked like he was favoring the Celtics because he's from Boston. His family there's a photo of his family all supporting the Celtics, wearing Celtics jerseys, and he had burner accounts defending him too.
Yeah. And he went under investigation?
Yeah, and then he retired. So the NBA decided to stop the investigation, which is looking a little sus for me because the Celtics almost made that 3-0 comeback right there.
Yeah.
So, and the fact they left him off the whole entire finals refereeing crew, they definitely knew he did something.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was definitely under investigation, bro. They definitely know. They definitely could get to the bottom of them burner accounts, bro. Bro, on Twitter defending himself.
He pulled a KD right there, bro.
That's only KD can do that, bro. Nah, Ref doing it is crazy. Defending himself on Twitter, that's wild.
Yeah, but before we go off, you saw the new Undisputed with what's his name? Richard Sherman.
Yeah.
Michael Irvin and Keyshawn Johnson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I don't know, because First Take had more views that week than Undisputed with their first.
You know what's crazy? I didn't even watch the First Take episode, bro. Not mad. I gotta go watch it on YouTube now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gotta go cut that.
What?
I gotta go watch it.
I'm pretty sure Shannon goes on the show next week, so
Yeah.
or the week after. But I feel like I'm more excited for.
How you feel about ESPN cutting on them analysts, bro?
It's because
That's
they're
crazy.
losing a lot of money with Disney. Disney took them all out, and they got rid of some of the best people on there too.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And now I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch those NBA games on ESPN because they have what's her name, Doris Burke,
Yep.
and of course they're gonna have Mike Green on there, but also they're gonna have Doc Rivers on it too. So I don't know if I can hear.
They got Doc Rivers on the.
Yeah, I don't know if
analysts.
I don't know if I can hear Doc Rivers' raspy voice on there going like, "Oh man, it's going third." I don't know if I can listen to that. And Doris Burke, she'd be like too biased on her shows too.
But Doris Burke, she's like, even when you hear her commentating, it's like, you know who she's going for.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm probably only gonna be watching the games on TNT. So yeah, but that's
Hey, Oklahoma City Thunder, we winning the chip this year, bro. Watch.
might be the cup, but not. Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's all I have for this week.
Kerry, you want to say something?
We can touch on anything, any topic.
What you want to talk about? Kylon, what you want to talk about? Before we end it.
You gotta say something. Kylon came out.
You know you got to say something.
I know you're happy about that Trey Lance trade.
Hey, Jerry Jones, he gonna go get his players, bro. That's what I can go say, bro. Trey Lance, he might be third string over there for the 49ers, but he still has a chance to be good, like with the Dallas Cowboys,
Right.
if he knows the playbook. He's a young quarterback. What year is he in? Like what?
What? It's his third year.
So-
Third year under Jimmy Garoppolo. Like, I mean,
In his first 2 years, he was injured, so
he was injured the first 2 years. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool, bro. Brock Purdy got them to the playoffs. So, I mean, of course, we knew Trey Lance wasn't going to start for them. I'm tired of the Trey Lance hate. When he about to be a Cowboy, Dak, hey, watch your job, brother.
Watch your job.
For real, though.
So you think Trey Lance is going to come in during the season?
Bro. Hey, Dak know from experience taking people's jobs.
Hey,
from
Dak,
off
because
of
Dak
Tony
did it.
Romo.
Yeah,
He
Dak did it
it.
himself.
It's possible for the Dallas Cowboys to get a new starting quarterback this year if
Yeah.
Dak don't step up.
I feel like that's what they missing though. If
For
he
the
don't
Dallas
step up,
Cowboys, I'm gonna
it's
say this.
been taking too long.
I'm gonna say this: if Jalen Hurts already made it to the Super Bowl, we don't want nothing less, and that's real. That's how I feel, bro. That's how I feel right now, bro. I don't want nothing less. I want to. Oops,
Hey, I feel you, bro.
bro. That's all.
That's how I feel about my team, though. I feel like all of us should feel that way about our team, bro. Like,
Well, for me, I just want to make the playoffs. It's been 6 years.
Mm,
It's been 6 years. Like, bro, I was in middle school when we went to the Super Bowl. So
we regular season demons over here. We don't do nothing in the playoffs. We really regular season demons.
I could say we make it past the first round, but I feel like we play one of the toughest conferences and divisions, like in NFL. Like,
Did you already talk about Shador and
Yeah.
Travis? Heisman.
Heisman.
I'm signing the contract right now. I'm here right now. Signing the contract saying, I apologize to Colorado for disrespecting y'all like that, bro. I apologize. I didn't know this is how you was coming.
Yeah,
Shador.
that could,
My fault. I'm signing that contract right now. I apologize. I'm riding with Colorado all year. All year. I apologize, bro. I signed the contract. This is the first contract I'm signing. The only one. I'm usually not wrong, but hey. Y'all boys balled. Oh,
no, for real. But they were
balled
crazy.
hell.
But how you feel about OSU did this?
Yeah, I wanted
I was telling AJ, this team could either be bad or good. It just depends on the stars.
So bad.
We got the stars. We got 4-star receivers. We got 5-star receivers. But can we get the ball to those? Can we get the balls to those stars? And That's the question mark for OSU.
No, for real.
Yeah.
We got the guys to make the plays, but can we get the ball to them to make plays? That's the only problem with OSU. And it's been like that for like 2 years now.
It doesn't look good when Gunnar Gundy's playing better than.
Also, I want to say, stop the Mike Gundy slander. Because who else would come to OSU and fix this program better than Mike Gundy? A guy that goes to the bowl game every year.
What you mean? Les Miles was him when he was here, bro.
He was him, but they're going to always leave. Tell me one that's going to stay when they get good.
Bro.
Nobody's going to stay in Stillwater.
OSU can't pay nobody money.
That's why Mike Gundy's the perfect.
We can't pay nobody.
That's what I'm saying. Who can we bring in to even match Mike Gundy?
Mike Gundy really settling, bro. He really settling.
It's fun because he's a local.
He from Oklahoma. That's why he here.
And he's a real one. Because he stayed.
And OSU really doing him dirty. They could pay him more. They could pay everybody.
Not the way this offense look. He can't.
I'm not talking about off the pass. I'm talking about off the pass. But OSU can't keep nobody. They can't pay nobody. That's
how we lost our defensive coordinator, Jim Knowles.
I mean, defense. Our defense always going defense. That's all I got to say, man. Shout out to Colorado, man. The villains of the college football right now.
No. Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, there you go.
They got weapons. Ain't nobody even talking about Alabama. You know what's crazy? Ain't nobody talked about Bama. And Bama won that game by a lot.
They won 28-0.
Yeah.
It was like 42. So.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not. Bama gonna always Bama too. So
Bama's gonna do.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's how you know Colorado is really like that because they making more noise than Bama today.
It's because the hype that the way that Deion Sanders backed it up, like
everything
he said like they did it. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. I can't even like talk, bro. Even the Oregon coach, everybody was hating on Deion Sanders for what he was saying, all that. And he backed it up. He already won one game. He accomplished the season already. He did
for real,
he made his hey, go ahead and sign that extension, Deion. Go ahead and sign that extension. You did everything you needed to do now, bro. You showed the world. Number 17 or 14?
17.
They walked in Fort Worth, number 17, and won the game. Travis Scott balled out both sides. I mean, not Travis Scott. Travis Hunter, bro. He balled out both sides, bro. Yeah. On both sides. Like, an interception.
That's different.
The catches, bro. Is he the next GOAT?
Closest thing to
is he the next GOAT, bro? I hate to put it on Travis Hunter right now, but bro,
sounds special.
Something different. I can see baseball in his future the way that boy is. For real though.
He an athlete, bro. He a monster, bro.
Man. Bro, I think he's gonna be the first defensive Heisman since what's his name?
I need that. I need a Heisman back to Colorado.
Definitely.
I need that.
Yeah, first defensive Heisman since the DB in Michigan back in like the 90s.
Desmond Howard.
Right there.
Yeah, he can do that. Travis Hunter is that boy different. That boy.
Was Tyrann Mathieu in the race for it?
Yeah.
But
LSU?
They just never give defensive players.
How good is TCU actually though? That's the question.
That is true.
We can only see when
that is true, but that is true,
mm-hmm.
but
we don't know how good TCU is. Are we overrated TCU and Colorado just gotta?
But TCU is coming off a national championship.
But they lost a lot of key.
Max Duggan and their receiver.
Max Duggan and their receiver was them.
They was.
They running backs. They defense. They don't have all them.
They lost their offensive coordinator to Clemson too.
Mm.
So I'm like, is it? I'm not hating. Is it a real?
It was a Big 12 shootout.
It's a big win for Colorado. Yes, we gonna say.
But watch what they do for the rest of the season though. Like,
hey, come on.
I feel like they're just gonna keep going.
I'm gonna need them talking trash.
They gotta keep it going now. They got confidence now.
Yeah,
God did.
Confidence, huh?
God did. That's crazy. They really came in there and whooped him, bro. It was a whooping to me, bro.
It was.
I
feel like
it was.
Defense. If defense would have held up, it would have been like that score compared to.
It was dominance, bro. Because Travis Hunter had almost 2 touchdowns that got called back.
Nobody expected
the one he dove and tried to catch.
Nobody
That one was
expected
crazy.
that to happen, bro.
He would have had 2 picks too. He dropped one.
Travis,
That would have been
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
Travis Hunter, bro.
He do look like Travis Scott though.
Travis Hunter, man, you need to go get that bag
What you mean? He got it.
to the draft.
He said to the draft.
To the draft.
Into.
Brother.
He got 2 more years, bro.
He got no.
No, 1 more year. 1 more year.
What is it? Can he leave it something?
No, you got a junior year.
So he got 1 more year of college football.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't want to see that though. I wish they would let him go.
Why not?
Early.
You feel like it's gonna be too easy for him, huh?
It's gonna be too easy, but I don't like when good players come off of like big seasons and they can't go straight to the draft.
Mhm.
Sometimes they go down.
True.
But I don't feel like as him as that defensive player, but
It seemed like a star like that. I mean, how long was Deion Sanders good at Florida State? This whole time?
This whole time,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey.
Even a freshman, he was playing.
Hey man, we could see some crazy stuff happen in Colorado.
No, definitely, bro.
I feel like Travis Hunter can run it back and back it up another season.
And he could really be a cowboy for real. That's the crazy thing.
Boy, he ain't coming here.
No, I'm talking about a Dallas Cowboy.
Oh, I was about to say.
Whenever Gilmore retires, I'm already thinking about the future. Okay?
Him and Trayvon Diggs.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I feel like a better duo will be him and PS2 on the Denver Broncos. Bring that no-fly zone back in Denver.
Patrick Surtain. Hey,
Denver, man. Peyton Manning really put a look. Then you get Russell Wilson after that. Y'all really got some.
They got
clean-cut
Superman
guys.
quarterbacks.
Good clean cut guys.
That's what I call Superman quarterbacks. Like y'all,
Yeah.
y'all got quarterbacks that are come and save the day. Like you look at them like.
And I always want Russell Wilson to be great, bro. He's the reason why I was a Seahawks fan for a little bit, bro. I always wanted Russell Wilson to be great. I want him to be great in Denver.
I pray that he'd be great in Denver.
If the Dallas Cowboys don't win a Super Bowl, Russell Wilson deserves another one.
No, he does not.
Hey,
So we're going to end off like that. Russell Wilson deserves a Super Bowl. I
No.
like that. I like that right there.
he deserves one, bro. All the future disses, all that.
All the future discs.
He deserve another
When we
one.
was playing the Chargers, they was playing Future the whole entire time.
That's too crazy. Like,
Russell Wilson soft like Sherman.
come on now, you know Russell Wilson really should have too. He should really.
Pete Carroll sold him. Pete Carroll sold to a cornerback that nobody ever talks about now.
Marshawn Lynch, you got the best running back in the league.
All you gotta do is just
Hand it off. I don't care. I would have died with that, bro. Like,
See, I saw like him, Pete Carroll was talking about that play because it was like, so they saw something against defense. They see like, oh, they think they stacked up the D line. So they knew
They think they could
run.
throw that
They knew they
slant.
were gonna run. So they decided to
Talking about when they was on the goal line.
Yeah.
That's it. Still.
Malcolm Butler.
because he was on second down, so they had like 2 more chances
Yeah.
to do it. So they
That
was
was
going to just try to run it in, but they saw the D line stacking up. Like, oh, he did.
I still would have tested the waters like shit. You never, Marshawn Lynch, he probably
You could have got that on
Yo,
that second
listen.
down. I would have handed it to him first.
he
Second.
would have got a
Second.
yard, at least a yard.
Now, if it was 4th down, okay, that would make
Yeah.
more sense.
Made more sense if it was 4th down, but second down, try to run it. Even though if you guys get pushed back, that helps the pass even more if you're trying to pass it too.
Yeah.
So, but hey, because you got to think about that. That's the ring that gave Tom Brady and the Patriots more. Because he like last time he won a ring was like 2006, 2005.
Yep.
Because he lost against the Giants twice. So,
Yep. Sure did.
Dang.
so like,
Eli.
That boy Eli. Shout out to Archie, man.
No, he sucks.
hey, the Manning
They said
brother
he
is the only
changed.
one that can beat Tom Brady in the playoffs. That's the only quarterbacks that he lost to. Him, Nick
And Eli.
Foles.
Nick Foles.
Mhm.
What was that guy's name from the Atlanta Hawks? I said Hawks. Atlanta Falcons.
Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan, bro, had beat Tom
Bro.
Brady, bro.
He had him beat.
Tom Brady.
They sold it.
And sold the bag.
But yeah, man.
But that's all we have for today.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Want to say our socials real quick?
Yes, sir, man. Not J. Not J.Jack on Instagram, man.
You can follow me at K4M on all social platforms.
Good, Immanuel.
Primetime.CFO on all platforms.
It's really 152.8.
That's crazy.
To the podcast, man. Get up the podcast.
Follow the podcast at Me Personally Podcast. Type it on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, man. Appreciate y'all. Showing love.
I got this shit inside my body that you can't feel. I've been working on my goals, I've been seeking all the greatness. And I've been talking about my pain like a Drake generation. They laughing in my face when they see the hits I'm making. I get so much shit on my brain, I tell them I can get to rest. It's all better, it's all better, it's all better, it's all better. And I've been charged up trying to run the game just like a